We absolutely love attending coin shows. It's the best to go through and meet people and go through the nitty-gritty, go through boxes, find coin by coin, but it also gives us a chance to find things that are truly, truly special and unique. Next up is one of those deals we came across we couldn't say no to, and it's unopened proof sets. 1963 and 1962, unopened. We found a couple there, incredibly wonderful people, and they had a storage box, an original box of all these proof sets, how they were originally issued from the mint. Inside the boxes, envelopes that were never opened. We're showing you the envelopes because that's exactly what you're going to get. But we're going to show you an opened version as well, so you see what is inside these proof sets. We're going to go through all of the details on that, but this is what is inside. Of course, we recommend you keeping them intact and unopened, but these are the unopened proof sets, and we're going to get into it right now.
Yes. Now, the 1962 proof set is item number 9051665. It's 9051665. And the 1963 proof set, the final proof set before the introduction of the Kennedy half dollar and the removal of the beloved Franklin that you can see here. It's item number 9051666. It's 9051666. And we're just $49.95 per unopened proof set tonight. And at that price, we are more than $30 less than our competitors' opened proof sets that are in repackaged holders. Now, the reason this is so important is when it comes to proof sets, unopened sets are oftentimes what collectors look for the most, because these sets contained the final proof Franklin half dollars ever struck. And when you're looking for a high-grade proof Franklin, sometimes the only place to find them is in an unopened proof set.
Right, and that's where a lot of people send these coins in for grading, because they're looking for a coin that hasn't been pre-screened. A lot of the high grades come from unopened proof sets, and these are what the coins look like when they're taken out. So tonight's deal is $49.95 each. It is a your choice. Join us with either day or both if that works for you. What an incredible value. Now, proof sets, they started in 1950. They were made for the collector every year, and they were made out of the Philadelphia Mint. And over the years, they went through a number of changes in packaging and, of course, content. These are the silver. We call them the silver proof sets. 3 coins are 90% silver, the dime, the quarter, and, of course, that Franklin half dollar. They transitioned out of silver proof sets in 1964 was the last. Of course, that one was the first Kennedy. And then going forward, 1968 forward, clad, we call it the modern era. So that's another way of looking at these as being the end of the era for the silver proof sets, the end of the era for the Franklin proof half dollar. But add on that unopened quality here, never seen, never touched on the inside.
Yes, you can call in at 1-866-518-5933. Or if you don't feel like using the phone tonight, you can head over to our website, abccoins.com. That's the search bar on the page, and for the 1962 unopened proof set, it's 9051665, and for the 1963 proof set, it's 9051666. And now, you heard me explain why these unopened proof sets are so rare to find today. It's because people really wanted high-grade proof Franklins, and these sets were the only way that you could get them. And the one way you can understand how good of a value we are tonight at just $49.95, if you found one of the 1962 proof Franklin half dollars by itself, you're looking at over $70 at least, with many coins being upwards of $80 when you can even find them. I had to search high and low to find just one of those 1963 proof Franklins still available today. The 1963, about the same thing. Those Franklin half dollars cost $68.58 when you can find them by themselves. That's $15 more than our complete unopened proof sets.
And add in the break on the other silvers. We don't recommend breaking the proof sets, but it gives you a kind of an idea what those coins sell for from these sets. Quarters, they're running about $39.95 a piece, the dime around $25.50. And add that together, you have the 3 silvers, $25.50, $39.95, and then anywhere from $68 $50 up to upwards of $70, $80 on the half. I mean, do the math, you're looking at well over the price of our complete set in original government packaging, untouched and sealed. Those envelopes, look how pristine and perfect they are. They are sealed original envelopes. They've never been opened. And when we flip over, you see the other side, you could see how that seal is intact. These are gorgeous.
Yes, and another thing to take into account is these coins in here are also very rare. There have been many different runs of silver over the years since these proof sets were released, and these silver coins were among the first melted down. Finding proof silver dimes and quarters is very difficult today because at one point in time, their metal content was worth more than their numismatic value. Though I bet you they're kicking themselves now for melting down those rare proof coins. The 1962 proof set had a mintage of just 3.2 million total sets, and the 1963 just a little over 3 million. And this is in the heyday of the proof set. It was one of the most popular collections released by the US Mint each and every year, and ours are still in the original government packaging, unopened, despite being well over 50 years old. That is an incredible collecting find. And at just $49.95, we are $30 less than our competitors' opened and repackaged proof sets. That is an unbeatable value.
That's absolutely incredible. I will say, I think 1961 was another one of the dates that were in this collection that we purchased. It's already sold out. The way I see the phones lighting up right now, these are very hot. The phones are very busy, so please be patient with our operators. This is possibly going to be a sellout tonight as well. So I say that because if you have these in your cart at avccoins.com and you're shopping online, process at checkout, secure the order number. You could always call us back to add to your order. When an item sells out on the show and if it's in your cart without a checkout process behind it, it doesn't see it as committed to you. So when you go to checkout with a sold out item, it's going to give you an error and you'll miss out. You won't get it. So if you prefer to shop online, process at checkout. If you're thinking about it, if it's enticing to you, pick up the phone, call us, 866-518-5933. Don't let this one simmer too long, so to speak.
Yes, and because we're telling you, we were very excited to come across so many of these sets in the unopened condition. We go to several coin shows every single week, and we rarely find more than one or two of these across the entire show floor. And oftentimes, those envelopes do not look as good as these, I can tell you.
This is incredible.
When we opened up that box and they were pristine in that bright, vibrant yellow color, not tinted out to be almost white by sun or what other damage was done to it, you cannot go wrong at $49.95 per set. But it looks like it is time for us to move on. Please make sure you grab this coin while you still have the chance.